Now, let's talk about the new movie, Hancock.
Hancock.
When's it opening here in the UK? Do you know the
Soon.
July.
July.
Okay.
Is it July 2nd here? July the 2nd, yes. I'm talking really loud, and I don't know why I started that.
I love a superhero movie, but it's a superhero, but a very different superhero
very different.
movie. He starts off, he's in a terrible state, of course, isn't he?
Yeah, he's an alcoholic superhero.
Not a good combination.
Yeah, not a good kind. You know, because he's flying drunk and stuff like that. So, but it's such a Michael Mann and Akiva actually developed the script, so they had developed it from the dramatic point of view, like to try to capture the authenticity of what it would be like.
But you know, it's such a clever idea. You think, okay, why hasn't this been done before? Because it works so well at the beginning.
Yeah.
And you obviously are having so much fun playing him.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a character you obviously, you know, I'm assuming there will probably be sequels. Will I be right?
Well, you know, we don't have anything yet. Usually we need people to like the first one.
Okay,
but,
so it hasn't.
hey, let's just make a sequel.
Yeah.
Well, I tried that with Wild Wild West.
I'm too polite to even talk about that one. He plays he's a drunk superhero. Now, are you a drinking man at all? I can't imagine you getting tired one on too much.
No, not too. You know what? I think that I have an allergy to alcohol, because a half a glass of red wine and I'm gone.
That's it?
That's it. Like, just sips, and I don't know what it is.
You know.
No, really. It's like I'm a really cheap drunk.
You're lucky Charlotte's pregnant, because normally you can absorb more than that by just sitting next to her. She's like an Alco pop on legs, but a very lovely one. So you're not drawing on your own experience of being drunk when you're doing that. It's just out and out acting.
No, you know, but I mean, I've been drunk. It just doesn't take a lot to get me there. And I'm not
you
good
don't enjoy
drunk.
it, I guess, do you?
Well, you know, I say dumb stuff when I'm drunk. Like, I get, you know, because I'm already silly. But then when just a little touch of alcohol and I'm just saying really, really dumb things, and I tend to embarrass myself.
So when was the last time that you had this half a glass? When was the last time that you...
Probably about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
I had a drink 6 months ago, and just my wife just gets embarrassed, and I'm on stage wherever we go, and it's not a pretty sight. It's not pretty at all.
Well, it shows great self-control that you know your limitations there and you avoid it, even though it sounds like you're pretty much a lightweight in that area.
Yeah, no, very, very.
Do you have any what would you consider your vices to be?
My vices?
Because some would say you work too hard, maybe. You know, some people would say that. You know,
Yes,
you're focused on that. And maybe
that would be my vice.
Because that's something you can't not do, isn't it?
You know, I was listening to Jay-Z, and it's like that fear of being broke. You know, and you know, for me, I started in the industry and made a lot of money, and then lost it all.
Yeah, the tax man caught up.
The tax man, yeah. Once you see the IRS, like it's the Internal Revenue Service in the States. They collect taxes. Once you see them take your stuff, it's like.
So you actually lost your goods. You actually lost everything. What you considered your property. That's it. So you must have.
No, it's not what I considered my property. What was my property?
Well, you paid for it, but
it was my stuff. They took my stuff.
Okay, so what sort of stuff did they take then for you?
No, just my house, and I had
just
a couple
my
of
house.
Oh, just my house. And, but it's just.
And what did you do then? Did you go back to your family to sort of sort yourself out again, or where did you go?
You know, I borrowed money from a couple of friends of mine in Philly, and then I moved to Los Angeles. And I actually, a show not unlike this, there was a show back in the States called the Arsenio Hall Show.
Arsenio!
Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah. And it was like everyone was coming, kind of like this show, how it's popular and people are here all the time. So I just went and I stood outside of the Arsenio Hall Show every day for about 3 months. And I was just meeting people. I met Eddie Murphy and Mike Tyson.
Just hoping to get into the business?
Hoping to get into the business. And one night, a guy named Benny Medina came onto the show, and so I got in and went in with him and Quincy Jones. It was Quincy Jones's birthday.
So they knew. They already kind of knew who you were.
They knew who I was
because you'd done the Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff stuff. So
right, just the music.
Yeah.
And Benny Medina looked at me, and we talked a little bit. And he brought up the idea. He said, I have a TV show idea. I want you to meet Quincy. And he pitched the idea for the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It was actually his life.
So you turned it around by moving but then focusing and working
focusing
at it.
But now I can't. You know, I mean, you guys have it right here, like, you know, 4 and 6 weeks vacation a year. It's like, it's actually a problem for me. I can't get comfortable if I'm not working and
How many weeks do you
pushing
take
forward.
off a year then? How many weeks do you and the family go away just on a holiday, not for any other reason than just to kick back and not do anything?
Probably 10 days a year.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm going to stop. Don't embarrass me.
Well, we
No,
need
you're
to,
embarrassing me now.
we need to talk you through this.
Well, I wouldn't be here if I was on vacation.
You have a point. But this is like a little holiday for you. Okay, let me ask you, what does the future have for you? What are you doing now? Because you know what you're doing next, I guess. You
Yes.
must know your next project. You probably know the one after that, don't you?
Yeah, I'm definitely the next one we already shot. It's called 7 Pounds.
Oh,
It's
I know. This is the idea about when people die. Is
Yes,
that right?
yeah, it's with Gabriele Muccino, the director of The Pursuit of Happiness.
Right.
So we team back up, and it's a really emotional drama.
And the project after that?
And the project after that, I'm looking at a couple different. No, I haven't done it yet. No,
You work too hard. You
No,
know
no,
what
my
you're
wife.
doing.
I'm taking actually 5 months off. My wife
5
has
months?
demanded 5 months.
Well, good for her. That's good to know.
We're taking 5 months off.
Where are you going?
I'm clearly going to be going crazy. We're going to Bali.
Wow,
going to
that
Bali.
will be fantastic.
Yes.
Well, I trust you have a wonderful time.
Yes,
You know,
it's
you
very
don't-
far.
Yeah.
From my office.
Well, tell me when you're going there. Maybe I'll see if I can swing past. I'll bring the wife and kids over. We'll make a big do of it. Or maybe not even then. I'll just come and hang out with you and the missus. We'll have some fun time then.
Well, no, I think she wanted to change it to another place.
No. She knows I'm coming. She'll stick with Bali. I'm sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, will you join me in saying thank you to the fabulous Mr. Will Smith?
Thank you.
That's all right. Thank you, baby.
You're having a great time, man. It's gonna be a great time, man.
Will Smith, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right, man. Thank you. All right, man.
Will Smith. Thanks to all my guests tonight. They've all been great. Will Smith, of course, the mighty Jay-Z, ladies and gentlemen. And the beautiful and talented Charlotte Church.